and welcome back to the Unite Show with Maher and Ali.
We hope you enjoyed last week's episode. How are you guys? How are your families?
Maher, they can't hear you. This is a recording.
I know, but I'm very lonely.
Well, hang in there. You can do this. We hope you guys are all excited for the new videos that we have in store for you. To start us off, Maher, did you know that the Uni Kitchen actually looks really different right now?
I did not, but Ali, did you know that I actually lost my lunchbox countless times in the Uni Kitchen, including very recently? That is not a joke.
Is it still there?
I don't know where my lunchbox is.
Well, I don't think you'll be able to find it, because for one thing, since all the students are gone, the Uni Kitchen is looking a lot cleaner. But for another thing, the Uni Kitchen's also getting remodeled. Our reporter Colin is going to be talking to our assistant director, Dr. Radnitzer, about what's been going on at Uni and kind of giving us a tour of the kitchen.
I think I left my banana in there.
Oh my.
We do have a plan of a kitchen upgrade of what we would like to do. The hallway here, the wall of the hallway is still going to be the microwaves. The opposite side of that, or looking out into the field, would be kind of like high desk, so people could sit underneath there with outlets for computers and things like that. We're also looking at doing something called a grab and go. We've talked to public health, and we're going to be working with Hendricks House. So there'll be food that students can come and purchase and then leave with. It's not going to have anything that's going to be cooked or baked. I do think the refrigerators that you're seeing in a picture here down here are going to be more for the grab and go type thing. And this might be tweaked a little bit to make sure we have a refrigerator maybe here for students. When will it be done? I would hope by the end of the semester. But right now, we're still at stage one on trying to get the flooring down.
This is really exciting. The kitchen looks really different. I did not see my lunchbox anywhere in there, so.
Yeah, I think at this point you're probably just gonna have to get a new one.
Another one? Okay, you know what, that's fine. Our reporter Kaylee actually has a really interesting news story on one of our new teachers. So, roll that.
Hi, my name is Luke Pronowski. I'm the new PE teacher this year at Uni High. I'm excited to be here for a new opportunity. I've been in education for 17 years. I'm also going to be coaching varsity boys basketball and JV tennis. I'm really excited. And over the pandemic and stay at home, have loved to cook, but I've gotten into baking a little bit. And today I'm making cheesecake. So I've already made my crust. I'm actually getting ready to spoon in the filling.
Thank you. Here is Amalia and Zoya's weekly weather presentation.
Good morning, Uni community. This week for CU weather, you can expect dry weather and no rain at all throughout the week. As you can see as we zoom into this radar, Champaign, Illinois is dry. There are showers going from southern Illinois to the central Illinois regions, such as Covington and Georgetown, spanning from Tuscola to Rockville. However, all of them are avoiding Champaign, probably because of the COVID cases. Now let's transition to my weather partner Amalia, who is giving us a rundown on the temperatures for this week.
Thank you, Zoya. So for this week in the Champaign-Urbana area, we're starting off on Monday and Tuesday with a high of 77 degrees, and at night it will be dipping down into the 50s. Wednesday will be our warmest day of the week with a high of 81 degrees and a low of 62. Thursday and Friday will again be in the low to mid 50s with temperatures dropping at night into the high 40s. Saturday and Sunday will be our coldest days of the week with highs of 68 and lows again in the high 40s.
Thank you, Zoya and Amalia.
Now, because Uni is on the University of Illinois campus, you may be wondering how the U of I is doing in controlling the spread of COVID-19.
Currently, undergraduate students are required to test 2 times per week, while faculty, staff, and graduate students are only required to test once.
On September 2nd, a university-wide email was sent regarding COVID-19 regulations. Due to a small number of students breaking quarantine and violating social distancing rules, the number of positive cases has increased, with an uptick in positivity rate to 1.4% by September 9th, according to the News Gazette.
The university email detailed new regulations that university students must follow, the biggest being that all non-essential activities must be done before 5 p.m. until September 16th. During this time, all social gatherings are also to be avoided.
So even though we're not on campus, please, please, please wear a mask, social distance in order to protect others and yourself.
Maher, what's next?
Allie, do you remember our subby year?
Oh yeah, but you know what I really remember?
What?
Remember that time when you and Audit danced in front of the whole school at that one spirit assembly?
Well, you know what, Allie? We don't have to talk about that. Why would we dwell on the past when we can look forward to the future? You know, obviously, a new year means new subbies, and we are very excited to introduce one of those new subbies at our school right now.
Hi, my name's Callie. One thing that makes me really happy is possums. I don't know, they're my favorite animal. My dream in life would probably be to either run a political campaign or run for office. The best book I've ever read is A Good Kind of Trouble. It's on the Rebecca Cottle list, and it's about a young girl's experience with the Black Lives Matter movement. It's really great.
Hi everyone, my name is Swapnil Kumar. I am a sub-freshman at uni, and I just go by Swapnil. I chose uni because I thought it would help me expand in every area, not just academics. Best book that I prefer, it's not a book, it's a series, it's the Percy Jackson series. It was adventurous, it was funny, it taught mythology, and I was pretty interested in mythology.
Thank you for introducing yourself. Subbies, we hope your first year is going well, even though everything looks really different.
Speaking of things that look really different, one of the big changes at uni this year is this year's sports team.
Right now, the 4 sports that are being offered through IHSA in the area are boys and girls cross country, boys and girls golf, high school girls swimming and diving, and high school girls tennis. Relatively speaking, everything's going well. Most schools are participating and competing in most, if not all, the sports. Right now, Uni High is competing in cross country, and we're practicing only in swimming and diving. As far as a postseason, anyone can go to ihsa.org and see all the details for each sport and what will be involved. Generally speaking, on October 24th, the last day of the season, we will have regional competitions for everything. All those details have not been ironed out yet, but they'll be forthcoming here in the next couple weeks. So once again, everything's going well. We're really proud of all Uni High student athletes, parents, and our whole community. Thanks for all the support. Have a good day.
Allie.
What?
Do you know that I used to swim?
Really? For what team?
Yeah. So it's always been a passion of mine. You know, I've always loved the water. And when I was in 7th grade, I auditioned, I tried out.
You can't audition for a swim team, Maher.
Okay, I tried out for the YMCA Heat, and they put me in the skill group with like the 7 and 8-year-olds.
Well, clearly something's never changed.
I was good though.
Really? Okay. Anyways, now we are going on to our weekly student council minutes.
Hi everyone, so this week in Student Council, we started off with a club proposal. It was for the Subby Girls Math team. The sponsor is Boca. It'll meet once a month, and it focuses on recruiting girls, but anyone is welcome. However, after deliberation, we decided to not vote on the club this week, and instead we invited them back to our next meeting to talk a little bit more about how this club will work with the already existing Subby Math team, because we do not want there to be a huge overlap in clubs, which will dwindle the population of both clubs. The next thing is Subby elections. So Subby elections usually happen after Subby retreat, but it was canceled this year, so we're going to start collecting bios and stuff, and they'll be in office by the end of September. The Constitution is still being edited with our yearly revisions, and we are going to form a Constitution committee so that it doesn't take up time during meetings while I'm editing the Constitution. We're going to be working with Dr. Editzer at the next meeting on the Wednesday sort of Agora periods, the advisory periods, and we're also going to be brainstorming ideas for it. And finally, our next event is going to be a trivia night. It's going to be in October, and it's going to be Halloween themed.
Thank you, Student Council, for giving us that weekly update.
Now, our reporter Joanna is going to introduce you to one of the new clubs this year, Women in STEM.
Right, so Fermiana and Sarah, can you guys introduce the club?
Hi, I'm Romaisa.
And I'm Sarah, and we're co-leaders for Women in STEM at Uni High.
The Women in STEM at Uni High is a chapter of Women in STEM, which is an international organization that serves as a mechanism to bridge the gap between social justice and academic fields.
Our goal is to create a supportive environment for female high school students and everyone else to pursue their interests in STEM through a series of fun initiatives that we have already planned for our members.
Finally, when do you guys meet?
We meet on Thursdays during uni period. We hope to see you there.
Thanks, guys. Back to you, Ali and Maher.
Maher, try and guess what Fermiana's going to talk about in her photos of the week.
Well, last time she did Yellowstone. Please don't make me guess somewhere in the U.S. because I only know like a fourth of the 50 states.
Well, that's kind of a problem, but I think you'll know this one. You've seen it on Instagram many times, like a lot of times.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. This week, Fermiana will be talking about the Instagram famous Urbana sunflower field in her photos of the week.
This week in Champaign-Urbana, the sunflowers that have been blowing up on social media for the past few weeks are no longer in full bloom and are starting to ripen into sunflower seed. Located north of the Urbana Mire in the Stone Creek subdivision, this 42-acre sunflower field serves as a transition crop for the property as it becomes part of the Atkins Golf Club at the University of Illinois. For that purpose, a walking path in the shape of the University of Illinois Eye has been cut through the plants, allowing visitors a chance to view these sunflowers in an immersive experience.
This week's episode is brought to you by Clarksdale Connections or Spravitat Club. This year, Uni High's Spring and Habitat Clubs have joined forces to help two different organizations in Clarksdale, Mississippi, Spring Initiative and Habitat for Humanity.
And if you want to find out more about these organizations, you can attend a meeting Tuesdays at lunch in Mr. Left's Zoom room, or look at the Uni Weekly newsletter for more information. And if you would like to advertise your club on this show, please email Mr. Beasley. That was it for this week's Unite show. We hope you enjoyed watching and hearing about everything going on.
Here to unite the community, this is the Unite Show with Maher and Ali. Thank you for watching.
Oh no.
Maher, are you still wearing your pajama pants?
No.